Let every good fellow now join in a song.
Viva la company!
Success to each other and pass it along.
Viva la company! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva l'amor, viva l'amor! Viva la company!
A foot on the left and a front on the right.
Viva la company!
In willing endeavor our hands we unite.
Viva la company! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva l'amor, viva l'amor! Viva la company! Viva la company!
They shall forever enliven the heart.
Viva la company! Hey! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva l'amor, viva l'amor! Viva la company! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva l'amor, viva l'amor! Viva la company! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva l'amor, viva l'amor! Viva la company! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor! Viva l'amor, viva l'amor! Viva la company! us we greet you, list to our voices strong. With glad and open hearts we meet you in a festival of song. Care and sorrow now be gone, brothers in song sing on, brothers sing on, sing on.
Good evening. I'm Jimmy Simmons, proud signature Sinfonian, and also your announcer for this evening's program. We come together this evening as brothers in fraternity to share some fantastic music with you. All of the music you will hear today, this evening, including songs that the men's chorus opened with, have been commissioned, composed by members of Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia. The program notes that I will use this evening were composed by Adam Haskett and his colleagues and were edited by Jimmy Simmons. We now welcome to the podium Lamar University's Eta Mu President, Mr. Adam Haskett. them another round of applause. This deserves a beautiful piece of music, spectacular. And also, wasn't that men's chorus opening this concert wonderful? Let's give them another round of applause, too. You just heard an arrangement of a familiar hymn, Lead On, O King Eternal, which showcased band, organ, and antiphonal brass in the balcony. The arrangement was written by James Swearingen, who was a member of the Iota Omicron chapter at Bowling Green State University. He joined the fraternity in 1968. So we gather our brass players from the balcony. Nobles of the Mystic Shrine is composed by historic March King John Philip Sousa. In 1925, he was initiated as an honorary member of Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia by the fraternity's Alpha Chi Omega chapter at the University of Illinois. Here is Nobles of the Mystic Shrine, conducted by guest conductor, Brother Vice President Alex Langston. Percy Grainger was a piano prodigy turned composer who is known for his strange personal habits, his colorful prose, and his equally unusual music. His many admirers today still recognize that he possessed the supreme virtue of never being dull. Born in Australia, he began studying the piano at an early age. He came to the U.S. at the outbreak of World War I and enlisted as an Army bandsman, becoming an American citizen in 1918. He went on to explore the frontiers of music with his idiosyncratic folk music settings. This may be good or bad. His lifelong advocacy for the saxophone and his free music machines, which predated electronic synthesizers. His many masterworks for winds include Lincolnshire Posy, Handel in the Strand, and Molly on the Shore. Irish Tune from County Derry is a setting of the now famous tune from the Irish county of Derry, sometimes called Londonderry Air. This classic arrangement features beautiful, delicate part writing for both winds and brass, highlighting each family in turn. Irish Tune from County Derry. The next piece, Abracadabra, was composed in the summer of 2004 by honorary symphonian Frank Ticheli and was orchestrated the following November doing a residency at the MacDowell Colony. The piece is dedicated to his son and is at once playful and serious, innocent and mischievous. A sense of mystery pervades as the dark key of G minor is balanced by sudden shifts to bright and sunny major keys. Throughout the composition, Ticheli was thinking about magic, not in an evil or frightening sense, but as a source of fun and fantasy. His wonderfully playful, sometimes mischievous young son was always in the back of his mind, as were images of Halloween with its costumes and jack-o'-lanterns. As the piece nears its conclusion, the music rushes towards what seems to be an explosive finish, but the woodwinds interrupt, fanning out to a questioning whole tone cluster. They are answered by a puff of sound, a final disappearing act. Abracadabra. Did you get the puff right after the whole tone? Yeah, really nice. I also see the Lamar University band director struggling with the clarinet over there. So nice to see you, Dr. Deppie. Our next piece is composed by Lamar University alumnus Kelly Bennette. Palais, Versailles was written in the late classical, early romantic style. The main objective was to have delightful melodies that the listener could enjoy. Two main melodies feature stylistic development and interaction culminating with the presto finale section. Various French songs can be heard in the French horns at the end of the chorale section and in the woodwinds in the finale section. Please welcome Brother Sean Simonson, Eta Mu's music director, Fraternity Education Officer, and Providence 40's Assistant Collegiate Providence Representative-elect, and that's a heck of a title, as he presents the world premiere of Kelly Bennette's composition. Brother Simonson. quite a xylophone part too, wasn't it? Yeah, bravo. Last year, the Lamar University Wind Ensemble had the honor to perform at the Texas Music Educators Association Convention in San Antonio. And I might guess it's a wonderful honor. It's the largest music convention in the world. Over 20,000 gather for that particular convention. And Lamar had a premier spot at the convention. They were led by our very own Dr. Scott Deppy, who of course is located in our clarinet section. One of the pieces they performed was David Maslanka's Traveler. The wind ensemble had the honor to meet and be critiqued by the famous composer himself, who has published nearly 100 pieces, including 9 symphonies, 7 of them for concert band, 9 concerti, a full mass, and many others. His style is rhythmically intense and complex, but also highly tonal and melodically oriented. His compositions have been performed throughout the United States, Europe, Australia, Canada, and Japan. All of us were inspired and overwhelmed with the knowledge and wisdom Dr. Maslanka brought to us, teaching us to listen to the colors and basically feel the music, President Haskett commented. Haskett also had the honor to have a one-on-one composition lesson with Dr. Maslanka and discussed in person with him our next piece, Mother Earth. The composer offered his view of this piece. The commission was for a 3-minute fanfare piece. Each piece takes on a reason for being all its own, and Mother Earth is no exception, said the composer. It became an urgent message from our mother to treat her more kindly. My reading at the time of writing this music was For a Future to Be Possible by the famous Vietnamese monk and teacher Thich Nhat Hanh. He believes that the only way forward is to be extremely alive and aware and in the present moment, and to become awake to the needs of our beloved planet and to respond to it as a living entity. Music making allows us to come immediately awake. It is an instant connection to the powerful wellspring of our creativity and opens our mind to the solution of any number of problems, including that of our damaged environment. He says that my little piece does not solve the problem, but it is a living call to the wide-awake life, and it continues to be performed by young people around the world. Now let us hear Mother Earth.
First off, I want to just thank all of y'all for coming out here. It's been an honor and a privilege for all of us to put on this concert for y'all. This is a first annual concert for us, so putting all this together has been a first. So I want to say, if I listed everybody to give thanks to, we'd be here for another 35 minutes. So first I want to thank the Lamar University faculty. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have the talent to bring this to you. So thank you all. Give them a round of applause. I want to thank the art chapter at Eta Mu. Sometimes they probably can't stand me half the time for getting onto them and text messages. Yeah. Sundays they hate me, so it's okay. So I want to thank Sean. He's always there for me. He's basically like my right-hand man, getting this all together. Let me see if there's anybody I've left out. Thank you, Dr. Simmons, for coming and emceeing for us. It's been an honor to have you here. Thank you, Kappa Kappa Psi. Thank you, Kappa Kappa Psi, for ushering for us. I'm a brother of Kappa Kappa Psi. We have other brothers here in Kappa Kappa Psi, so it's great to have you here. Thank you, Delta Omicron, for also your support and your contribution to us. And just thank you, First United Methodist Church, for letting us use this gorgeous venue to have our concert. So we're just going to conclude, and here's Sean Simonson.
I'm going to have four gentlemen come up from the back here. You can make your way forward now. For starters, I wish I could say that we could do all of this kind of stuff all the time, every day, without work and for free, but unfortunately we can't. We want to take this moment to take up a love offering donation for our chapter of Phi Mu Alpha so that in the future we can put on bigger and better and more events like this. And so they're going to pass the plates around, and if you have anything you can offer, that'd be fantastic. If not, thank you for coming. That's fantastic too. About these four guys, these are the Eta Mu probationary members for this semester, and they are literally 7 days, almost down to the hour, away from becoming full-fledged collegiate members, and they've worked really hard this semester, and I'm very proud of them as their fraternity education officers, so let's give them a hand, please. They didn't know I would do that. Now they look bashful. I'm going to go ahead and add to the list while they're walking of people to thank. We have several Sinfonians up here, but as you may have noticed, not everybody up here is of the male gender, and we are an all-male organization. So I would like to thank our female temporary Sinfonians for this event and our non-female, mostly percussion helpers with playing and helping us fill our parts that we needed. So I want to give them special thanks. I want to take a moment again and thank all of the faculty that are playing with us. We have Dr. Deppy and Dr. Culbertson and Mr. Shannon over here. And also we have in our group here one member from another chapter in our province, Andy Wynn over here on the clarinet. He drove all the way from Stephen F. Austin University to play with us today. Appreciate him very much for being here. Also, in regards to the province, we have our province governor playing our principal oboe today, Michael Moreau. He's done a fantastic job working with every chapter in our province, covers from Stephen F. Austin, University of Houston. And Stormy, that was one of our players today, has done an additional amount of work other than playing. She has organized all of our music, gotten all the parts, copied them, sent them out to everybody that needed them. She's really helped us basically be the concert assistant. And so I want to give her special thanks too. Our guys are almost back. I'm trying to give them time to get up here. A couple of more. I want to thank John Ellis. He's here today recording video and audio for us, and I believe he's selling copies of the concert, video or audio, back in the lobby if you would want to stop by the table back there after the concert concludes. Also, First United Methodist Church choir members have prepared a reception for us after the concert, and I want to give special thanks to them and Renee Close for working with us to make this possible. And last but not least, our department chair from the Mary Morgan Moore Department of Music, Kurt Gilman, is in the audience. So. Are we back? We're back. Awesome. Just perfectly how I planned it to go. During his musical studies at Louisiana State University, Clifton Williams joined the fraternity Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, the largest, oldest musical fraternity in America. Later in his career, he honored this fraternity with a symphonic concert march, the Sinfonians, that remains a staple of the concert band's repertoire today. Originally commissioned by the Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia Fraternity of America, this symphonic march may be Clifton Williams' most revered work. His writing style has clearly stood the test of time, always bringing out the very best of the concert band medium. Thank you for joining us this evening for wonderful music by wonderful Sinfonian composers and played by wonderful Sinfonian and non-Sinfonian members. After this piece concludes, please join us in the lobby to congratulate all the fantastic players and to share in some sweet goodies and everything prepared by the choir members here at First United Methodist Church. Thank you again for coming, the Sinfonians.